Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Abide in your silence. Give up all what you think you have to the silence. All your thoughts, desires will get burnt away, will turn ashes into the fire of silence. All what you are not will go away in the silence. Whatever your mind can think or intellect could apprehend is not you. These instruments are coming out of you only. The source of everything. Source of the silence. Source of wide emptiness. This movie of the world is coming from you only. But you don't know. Just as after the dream you know that you were dreaming. And after the dream you know that you were not controlling the dream, it was happening. Fun when this illusion, when this veil of illusion drops away, when this ignorance will go away, you will know that you were never doing anything. All these actions done by the body and mind, suffering of the ego, this was all part of this fake drama. The law of karma, pap and punya, sin and merits, birth after birth after birth of the body-mind complex was all part of the role you took. It was not a compulsion to be in the role. But perhaps you were enjoying it so much that you never questioned its existence. You were busy in pleasure seeking, engaging in different activities in the world. Maybe you were doing good deeds. Whatever it was, even when you were suffering, you were attached to this suffering. It's like a dog chewing a dry bone, bleeding from his mouth, and enjoy his own suffering, thinking the blood coming is from the bone. We are all like that. Chewing this bone of illusion when there is no enjoyment in it, and getting enjoyment from this suffering which we are getting all the time. The only happiness we know is when there is less suffering or no suffering. And all the happiness, contentment which we feel sometimes is when we achieve something or get the desired object and we settle, our mind settles, and this race stops for a while. All desires, sensory objects, pleasure-seeking behavior in these images is completely fake. We see people dying all the time. Some are rich, some are poor. Some have done so many things in this world, both good and bad, have name and fame. Some have not done anything, or maybe did something but we don't know. And death is a big equalizer. It's exactly like a dream. You can watch any dream. When it ends, everything finishes. This dream finishes when we leave this body. But then it's too late. You might have heard about lucid dreaming, which is getting very popular in last few years. In a dream at night, sometimes it happens on its own. When you are going to die or something bad is going to happen, suddenly you realize that it was a dream. You are dreaming, and then you can modify the dream, or at least you know it is a dream and you still watch it, but at ease. Now a lot of people are claiming a lot of benefits of lucid dreaming. I think the biggest benefit is take the similar approach in this waking dream. And when you are 100% convinced that this is also a dream, which if you don't do, it will end with the death of the body. And then another dream will start. But if you can be lucid in this waking dream, you are free forever. And the only way to be lucid in this waking dream is to get out of this role playing. Which itself is a misconception. Know that you are not a doer. Things are just happening on their own. All this baggage of doership, is false. So I'm not telling you to pick up a wrong concept and make your own. Now I'm telling you the truth. You are not the doer. You are not involved. And you are not playing any role. You are the absolute truth. You are Brahman. You are God. You are pure witness. Witness to this dream, this lucid dream. You are nothing more than just two eyes observing the dream. And you have no interest in changing the dream. Now you know whatever is happening is a dream. What is the purpose of changing the dream? Don't bother yourself about merits and sin, previous lives, after birth, after death. What others are doing, what this body is doing. Don't give any fodder to the animal living in you, called as ego. Keep silent. When you give up all these habits of engaging in the mind, you conserve all your energy. You become more quiet. And your vibration rises up from this lowly, lower level of consciousness, condensed consciousness, individual consciousness, to what you are. And you transcend. This veil drops, and you know that you are always free. Have you seen sometimes a child crying in a dream? And you try to wake him up and he's not waking up. And his parents are shouting, "Look, it's a dream, don't get annoyed, upset. Wake up, wake up." And they shout in his ears to try to move him. And then when he wakes up, he becomes silent. This is what this teaching is. Trying to wake you up. You might have heard about some gurus and teachers who are very ruthless, to an extent of very cruel, sometimes even punishing the students. I think they are very compassionate people. They can't bear that people are still sleeping, dreaming. And they know their time in this body is limited. They have no big plans or agenda, but still they want to wake up the people around them who are interested. And in that compassion, sometimes they use drastic measures. But they have immense love for their fellow beings. They are not sadistic. Keep an open heart. Subdue your mind by not giving more desires. Watch your emotions and feelings with detachment. Have deep love for your own true self. With intensive aversion to whatever your mind, your intellect is showing you. Recently, someone died, and I was talking to their family, and very proudly they said that the show must go on. As if there is a compulsion to be the role player. You can still be playing that role, but when you know that you are not the doer, you are free. And this show is creation of our own mind. This is a very hard statement on your own self, that the show must go on. And this person who said is very spiritual man. More than 30 years of sadhana. But who can make you understand? Who can get into your mind and take out all these strong emotions and concepts? You can't ride on two boats. If you are so strong about the show must go on, then be in the show. Why you are wasting time in spirituality? Spirituality is all about getting out of the show. A spiritual seeker has no interest in the show, whether it continues or stops. When you know it is a dream, who cares what happens? I am saying to you so you know where you stand. Each to his own. More deeply you are rooted in your concepts about this life. More you have to dig. More deeper you have to go. Get rid of all this dirt of concepts and concepts and concepts. All the garbage we have collected in this life and previous lives is the veil. As the scriptures say, in some people this veil is as thick as a fetus in the womb. And in some it is like dust on the mirror. You can still wipe with a cloth of jnana. And in some people it is just like a light smoke. Soon it will disappear. But whatever it is, unless you start your journey inward with all your self-efforts, give away all these concepts, you will never know your true self. Only we are to blame for our ignorance. Bliss, ocean of bliss is flowing in us incessantly. And what a shame that we are suffering just because of ignorance. It is as if Ganges is flowing just behind your back and you're dying of thirst. Who is to blame? You just have to turn within, and this infinite ocean of bliss is there waiting for you. Look within. Love solitude. Sit in your silence. Don't worry about the mind, intellect, ego. You are none of them, and they are not going to get you there. You are already there if you leave them. And believe me, you can never reach yourself with these friends. They are not your friend. They are friends of this illusion, Maya. They are Maya. And you know this. You are suffering from these thoughts. Just leave your mind today. Your ego sense, your pride of all accomplishments. Look within. Look in this void. Stand in this void without the body, without mind, intellect, nothing. Look within. Dive deep within. Don't worry about the show going on around you. Get into this deep silence. It's always there. There is no change in you. You as the silence is always the same. There is no time. Time is creation of Maya only. Time is not absolute. You are beyond time. Time is the Kal. Time eats up everything except you. Time can't touch you. It will eat up your body, but it can't reach you. You are beyond time. If you are attached to the body, time will finish you. But if this knot is broken and you are free, it can't catch you. Never, ever. This body is a dream body. And all the sense of pride about the body and the mind body is part of the dream. And everything what you can see from these eyes, time will finish everything one day or the other. You are eternal. You are pure awareness. Witness of this dream. No role to play in this dream. Role and the play is happening on its own. You are just mere watching. Mind can play tricks on you to pull you back. It can show all the uncompleted tasks or the desires you have to fulfill those tasks. It can also make you guilty of not finishing those tasks. But remember, you do things or you don't do things. It only matters when you think you are a doer. When you are a non-doer, no credit or discredit comes to you. You can be in the law of karma or you can escape law of karma. It depends where you stand. If you stand as body, the law of karma applies to you. And if you stay as awareness, you are completely free. You're not waiting for anything to happen. All happenings are in the space-time domain. You are the substratum. You are the source. You are this fountain of infinite bliss, never-ending joy. And because you are in this joy all the time, you love all the beings in this stream. Because you know it's all your creation. There is nothing beyond you. Go back to the source, being in silence. Silence is your other name. Leave all the actions of the body, thoughts in the mind, intellect and ego. Give up all these things, all these gadgets. Stay naked, stay empty. You are pure awareness, without any attributes. Self-effulgent, standing on your own support. Watch your body and its actions as if you're watching a dream body. Don't get involved in any action or any thought. Stay in your natural state of neutrality, somehow, equanimity. Swami Vivekananda said, "Be holy and pure, and the fire will come." This is that white fire which burns away everything except what you are. Be holy and pure. Don't indulge again. Stay in your own motion of bliss. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.